Hello and welcome to today's session. Oh, hello and welcome to today's session. Today you will need a kettlebell. We are going to do a flow that is going to, hello darling, that is going to incorporate weights as well as your own body to get you stronger and more stretched out. So with that in mind, come to the top of your mat. You're going to take your feet hip width distance apart, then you're going to turn your toes out, and we're just going to take a very slow squat right onto Flynn's head. You're going to keep the kettlebell out in front. Maybe we hook it over his nose. And then we stand back up. One more like that. Taking the kettlebell all the way down. See if you can bring your elbows inside. If your heels want to lift up off the floor, you're going to take your feet a little bit wider apart. And then we're going to drop the kettlebell to a point where you're just using it to keep you from falling over. We're going to stand all the way back up again. You're going to bring the kettlebell, or wait, you can do this with a dumbbell as well, to your heart centre. We're going to tuck our chin, we're going to roll all the way down, let the kettlebell come away from you. We're not coming all the way into a full forward fold, so just find your half lift. Let the weight be heavy against the shins. We're going to gently tuck through the chest. And then lift the chin so it's parallel to the mat. Tuck chin towards chest. And let the chin come parallel to the mat, just flossing out those sciatic nerves. Yes, I know we're doing the top part of the body. They run from the top. Round. And lengthen. We're going to come all the way down onto our mats. Find a tabletop position. Just take a little bit of movement whilst we're here. Taking a breath. Then we're going to step our right leg forward. You're going to take your kettlebell into your right hand and you're going to reach up towards the sky. You're just going to take a couple of twists. Twist and twist. We're going to look down at our hand. You're going to lift your back leg up towards the sky. You're going to bring your kettlebell into the centre and we're going to find a Skandasana position. Plant that hand, lift the kettlebell back up towards the sky. Two more like this. High Skandasana. Your toes can be lengthened if that feels good. Twist and reach. Coming back. Bring your kettlebell into your heart centre if you can. From here, if you need to drop your hands to find the next position, that's fine. We're going to drop the knee all the way down. You're going to lift your hand up towards the sky and lift your hips towards the front of the room. Drop down, hands come to heart centre, and we lift. We come back, lift the arm up, lift the hips up towards the sky. Back down, lift the knee. See if we can come to a lunge position with the weight in the centre of your chest. We're going to bend the knee down and then extend it all the way back. Bend that knee and extend. Bend the knee and extend. Bend the knee, bring the hands up overhead and then lunge forward, let the weight come back behind your head. Come back to centre, untuck the toe, send your hips forward and back. Send your hips forward and back. Next one, send your hips forward. Bring your kettlebell so it comes back to your heart. Drop it all the way down. Send both legs back to the back of your mat to find a plank position. Hips up and back for downward facing dog, just pedal your dog. Take a breath in, come to your plank position, hold here. Tuck your tailbone under, press the ground away. We're just holding in plank. We've done a lot of core this week, a lot of core. Then drop the knees, untuck the toes. Oh, counter stretch as we find our upward facing dog. Just take a breath in your upward facing dog. Let your chest come forward. Give your glutes a little squeeze, then we're going to slow lower down towards the mat. Keep your elbows to yourself. Tuck chin towards chest. Through your child's pose, hips up and back to find your downward facing dog. Send your left foot to the top of your mat. Drop your back knee. The right hand stays down. Kettlebell comes into your left hand. And we're just going to take some rotations. Just rotate, rotate. Rotate, rotate. Rotate. And then bring the kettlebell into heart center. We're going to send everything into our Skandasana. Doesn't matter if it's not your fullest expression of your Skandasana to start with. And then we're going to come back. Come back to your Skandasana. Drop the hand, reach up towards the sky. Come back to your Skandasana. Hand plants, we reach. Come back to your Skandasana. This time, if you need your hands, use them. Otherwise, we're going to drop your left knee down towards the ground. The right hand comes behind, and we lift the hips and the kettlebell up towards the sky. Coming back, lift that knee. Take it back, lift the hips, lift the hand, and back. Lift the hips, lift the hand, and back. Now this time, we're going to come back to our Skandasana. If you needed to drop your weight to make that happen, then that's fine. Finding your lunge position. Take a breath in here, dropping the knee, and then extend. Drop in the knee, and then extend. Drop the knee, and then extend. Drop the knee, lift the arms up overhead. Untuck your toes, send those hips forward. And then come back up. Hips forward, and come back up. Hips forward, stay here for a breath. Drop your kettlebell down to the floor. Hands plant. Step back, find your plank position. Hold it in plank. Push the ground away, tuck the tailbone under. I start to say that in my sleep now. Taking another breath in here. And then hips up and back for your down dog. Just pedal your dog. Taking a couple of breaths of stillness here before we look to the top of the mat. Hop or step to the top of your mat. Grab your weight, bring it to your chest. We're going to roll all the way up to standing. Keep the weight at your chest. Tuck your chin, roll all the way back down. You're going to roll all the way back up. And then you're going to roll all the way back down. One more here, roll it all the way up. And then roll all the way down. This time let the hands come away from your chest. We're just going to be heavy here in this forward fold. If you have more to give, please feel free to grab a block, stand on the block and let yourself be even heavier. Or you can drive your big toes into the ground. You can lengthen your tailbone towards the back of the room. And you can let your chest come to 90 degrees and then relax. Let your chest come to 90 degrees and then relax. Let your chest come to 90 degrees. The weight is still by your shins. This time we bring the weight into the right hand. We're going to come to heart center. You're going to bring your left knee with you. You're going to step back to find a loaded Warrior 2 position. So our hands are at heart center with the right hand, not out here. So my thumb is right in the center of my chest. I can feel the kettlebell right in the middle of my rib cage. The back hand is going to be extended for now. We're going to turn the palms up towards the sky. You're going to let your left ear come to your left shoulder. And then you're going to stand back up, just getting a slight neck stretch. Left ear to left shoulder, And then stand back up, left ear to left shoulder. This time your hand is going to come behind you. You're going to lift the kettlebell up towards the sky as you find your fullest expression. Deep lunge with this front leg. High reach with your right hand. We're going to bring our hand back to centre. Straighten your leg. We're going to tilt the body, keeping the hand at heart centre, finding that Trikonasana. Come back to your warrior two. Find that Trikonasana, hand is still at heart centre. Come back to your warrior two. Find your Trikonasana, pass your weight to the other hand. We're going to reach up towards the sky and you're going to let your hand come to wherever it comes to. This is super stability for your shoulder, as well as adding leverage to this Trikonasana position. You're going to bring your hand so that it's next to your foot, and we're going to come into our extended side angle with that arm still lifted up towards the sky. Look at your kettlebell, it will be easier. Straighten that front leg and bend. Straighten that front leg and bend. We're going to stay here. Reach up towards the sky a little bit more. Then bring that kettlebell down. We're going to find our lizard position. Drop the back knee, untuck the toe. Chest comes forward. Then we round through the spine. Keep your big toe grounded. As you come back forward, open the knee. Let the knee fall out to the side. Bring everything back, round through the spine, then lengthen, the knee goes out towards the side. We're going to tuck those toes, step back to your plank. We're going to hold in plank position. Taking a breath in here, hips up and back. For your downward facing dog, maybe you want to pedal, maybe you just want to find stillness. Finding your flow as we drop the knees, untuck the toes. Sending that chest forward to upward facing dog and then exhaling. To your child's pose, up and back, downward facing dog. Look to the top of your mat, hop or step. To the top of your mat, bring your weight back to your chest. We're going to forward fold. We're going to half lift. This time we're being very conscious of our big toes. If all your weight went back into your heels, see if you can bring it into your toes and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we fold. Rise all the way up. Bring the hand, kettlebell into your left hand. We're going to bring the right leg with us. Step it all the way back to the back of your mat. Hand is our heart centre as we find this left side. Taking a breath in here, just finding the outside edge of that back foot. I really want you to drive that outside edge of your foot into the mat. You will notice this bit starts to go that way. Keep this elbow lifted. I'm only saying that because I was talking and I just did this. We're going to take a breath in here. And then we're going to send the weight over that front leg. Come back to centre, take a reverse, the elbow stays high, and then come back to heart centre. Good. Coming back, lift, and then lunge. We're going to come all the way into our Trikonasana with that hand at heart centre, and then stand back up. Finding that Trikonasana, hand at heart centre. And then stand back up. Come to your Trikonasana, switch hands. Reach, 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 reach with that top hand. Let your hand come to the floor. I'll say this again, looking at your kettlebell will make your shoulder more stable. I'm not doing that. Taking a breath in here. Then bring this hand to the inside of your foot. And extend the body forward, keeping that arm lifted. Inhale, come back to your Trikonasana. Exhale, bend into that front knee. Inhale brings you back up. Exhale. Come to your fullest expression of your extended side angle. This time, plant that kettlebell. Hands come to the inside edge of your knee. We're going to plant the big toe as we round through the spine. And then lengthen the chest, let the knee fall away. Round through the spine. Lengthen. Round through that spine. My elbow's about to go click. Send everything back to the back of the room. God, I hate it when that happens. Press the ground away here and then hips up and back for your downward facing dog. Inhale, we're going to come all the way forward. We're going to drop the knees. We're going to untuck the toe. We're going to send the chest forward. Finding your upward facing dog, and then exhale, we're going to lower. Inhale, we're going to come to child's pose. And then exhale, hips up and back for your downward facing dog. Find yourselves in a wide leg seated position. We've started with upper body. We're going to continue with upper body with a little bit of lowers as well, because we've gone there. So, now this one, sometimes I find that people can't get their elbow on the inside. If you can't get your elbow on the inside, we're going to aim for the hip. You're going to lift your arm up towards the sky. You're going to take your hand, if you can, onto the inside of your thigh, or, as I say, we're coming here. You're going to look at your kettlebell and you're going to lean. And then you're going to sit all the way back up. This is a Trikonasana, but seated. We're going to lean. We're going to come up. We're going to lean. And we're going to come up. Last one. Lean. See how far you can take your left arm down your left thigh. Point your right toe and flex your knee on that right leg down towards the ground. Taking a nice breath in here. Then bring hands back to heart center. We're going to switch sides. So, same on the other side. You might find that this side is a bit more flexy, and you might not, and that's okay. You're going to lean. You're going to lift and straighten. You're going to lean. You're going to lift and straighten. You're going to lean. You're going to lift and straighten. Last one, lean. See where your hand wants to be. Point the left toe, flex that knee back to the back of the mat. Taking another breath in here. Yes, it will be harder to breathe in these positions. That's just the way it is. Then bringing everything back up to centre. We're going to do one last fun thing with our kettlebell. No one's going to think this is fun, just me. We're going to let your heels relax onto the mat. So we're not trying to find our toes. We're going to reach up, and then we're going to bring the knees into the chest. Whoops. You're going to see how much you can lower. Keep that weight over your belly button. Then we're going to see if we can sit up. Maybe the toes need to find the mat. We're going to lower. And we're going to lift. We're going to lower. And we're going to lift. Ooh. We're going to lower. We're going to see if that weight can come overhead. We're going to hold. If your low back is not on the ground anymore, you're going to lift your legs higher until it is. We're going to hold for 3, 2, 1. Lift the weight back to your midline. Let's see if we can go full boat. See if you can lift your toes towards the kettlebell a little bit more. Ooh. Oh, then work your way down. Throw your kettlebell away, you do not need it anymore. We're going to take a twist over to the right side. Left side. Doesn't matter which side you go. Let your right arm just be open to the side. We're now going to add the left arm. So we're in a T shape through the upper body. You're going to take your hand up and overhead and let both hands meet. 3 times as we keep the back of the hand down, just finding that stretch. Make sure, exhale as you come round, inhale as you come back to centre. We want the shoulder blade on the right side, because my legs are to the left, to be on the floor, so not here. Last one as we come round, and all the way back. Twist to the other side. Take a breath as we find our twist. Then back of the hand stays on the ground until it becomes the front of the hand, and we let the hands meet. Take it all the way back and back to centre. One last loaded movement. You're going to bring your kettlebell into the centre of your hips. We're going to find our bridge position. You're going to need to hold your kettlebell. We're just going to lift up, find your pelvic floor. So I want you to do that zip up. So when we're here, you're finding your pelvic floor, zip, completely done up. You're driving your big toes into the ground. For those who don't know about pelvic floor zip, there is a zip that goes from the bottom of your coccyx underneath your body to your belly button, and we're thinking about doing that zip up here. We're holding here with our weight on our body. We're going to lift the hips up just a little bit more. Taking another breath in. Then keeping the kettlebell where it is, nice. Slow lower, brings you all the way back down to your mat. Let your body be heavy to the floor. And then you have finished. Well done. Let me know how you get on. I'm interested to hear. And in the meantime, I hope that the rest of your day is filled with sunshine and magic and things that taste good and things that smell nice and things that make you feel incredible. So until next time.